So this is a live video of my art show that took place on yesterday, and I decided to go around the house, well, I guess you should say studio, and show some of the work and how I had things all set up for the show. Okay, everything is a little bit more tore up today, but still, this is what I did for post. In particular, just as a fun type painting. But I was told that I need to get in more shows and things like that so that people could get a better version of what the art is like, because the pictures are kind of deceiving. Anyway, this is my mother-in-law. I had a pretty good turnout for the show. And see, this is like a 3D. Once again, if you've seen it in person, you would be able to see the whole effect of it. And I went around and got all the pieces. This is a fun piece I made too, but it's for sale. Once again, you can't really see the full effect of the pieces because the camera's kind of not picking up the full. This is the one I did of my mom and my dad. So I went around and collected all the pieces that I've been doing for the Forget Me Not series. So they become like heirlooms. And like I said, the looks of the paintings are kind of it's deceiving. If you just see them, you have to come and see them in person. And that way you could get a better idea of what they really look like. And this one is of my sister who passed on, her and her children, grandchildren. That's a picture of her right there. That's Robin. And that's her baby picture. Once again, you really can't see the full effect. It just looks like a regular collage, but if you see it in person, it's a lot more inviting and make you want to touch it. That's why we have these signs up. Please do not touch the paintings. This is my grandson, Karan. And that's a long story, so you would have to come to actually see this story. But here's a photo of some of what happened with him years ago. I kind of decided to bring these back out because it really does reflect a lot of what this whole series is about. And you can always look it up. It's an older capture of what happened for him. But here's the other one here that I made for a friend and her children. Now, some of these I have gotten paid pretty good. And at the end of this, I'll send you my website information so that you can order one of these if you would like to have a forget-me-not painting for somebody that's not with you now, or somebody that was with you or is with you, or somebody that's still living. This is one of me, just being vain, playing around. And you can see up here, they're up pretty high because I didn't want people to touch them too much. And it has all the greats in it. Michelle Obama. And like I said, I can't make one for anybody exactly like this one. But I can. This is a friend of mine that just passed. And some other people that are in some other of the different some people are still living, some people have passed on. Once again, the series, or it's called Forget Me Not. Events that have been taking place throughout Philadelphia. There's the statue that they just put at Smith's Playground. I was at that event. Here is one that I just kind of came up with. It's called Faith, for all the stuff that our country does. And there's a picture of the flag hanging up in here too. But once again, the pictures are kind of not really showing you probably the full effect of the actual piece. This is me again, as a younger person, me. Try not to get too much shadow in there. Oh, let me turn in this other light. This might help us out a little. So, that's me. And that's me. I think you might have seen this one online before. Of me. Once again, if you look inside of there, you can see me as a little baby. A couple of times in the little thing there that I put in there. So, I wanted to call myself a princess. So that's what I did for myself. And you can have one like this of all your baby pictures and things like that. Here's another picture of Karan, who's not with us right now. And if you know me, you know his story. Here's a picture of Mother Cockerell and the church. And I made this one for the last class that they had at the church. And you can always screenshot these and blow them up. But once again, you can't see the full effect of them because you would have to come here to the studio to see it. This is Julia, my friend from Steva, that I made for her and her boyfriend. I want to say fiance, but I'll say boyfriend. And this is them inside of a catcher that I made up here. See them in there dreaming? Yes. And there they are. So I made that one for her. It was a surprise for her. We made a switch. And this is some of the pictures. Just posting there. This is some of the pictures that I put out for all the different frames that I've been finding throughout the years. Decided to do that to go along with the show idea. That's me and my family. And Jeremiah's graduation. So many events happened. It's me and my husband. Nancy's part of the family. Ramona Hayes. I didn't see her at the show though. But I guess she's very busy with her own life. Here's one of my mother-in-law and her husband and their family. And here's a piece that I made that represents all the stuff that we're going through right now in our country. Once again, you have to come see it in person, because to see it in person is much different. You can't really see the full effect of it from a video. You have to come see it, actually. I think I should maybe turn the camera like that. There you go. That's better. And then you can see this better too, I suppose. I don't know how it's going to turn out when I actually post it, but we'll see. Let me go back over here again. There's Julia and her significant other. I'm trying not to give up too many names on stuff, because, you know, it is people's privacy, so to speak. And these are some other pieces here that I put out. It's a lot more stuff that I have around here. And these are pieces here. This is this piece over here on the middle. These are more over here. I have a few that I'm working on for my children that are not here with me now. It's a really huge piece that I'm working on. And I haven't finished it quite yet. It's really a huge piece for all the children that I ever had with me. Father-in-law. And more signs that Stephen has up all over the place. And this is a nice one here that I did. This was a publicity piece that I did for one of my nieces. And plus, her and her daughter love each other so much. I just wanted to put that on a canvas. She loves her children a lot. So, once again, it's very deceiving. Unless if you actually see it in person. And these things, I'm going to turn the lights out so that way you can see these better. And there's my famous eyeglass painting. And here is Chandelia's birthday piece that I made for her. And There's another piece here I made. Once again, very deceiving if you don't see it in person. And here is another piece here with Heaven's book bag along the side of it. Let me move this out the way here. Once again, very deceiving on photography wise of trying to show these. This one's been around for a while. Someone wants to get this one. A lot of pieces have been sold. Some pieces are just in storage. A lot of stuff is still on the website. This is a very beautiful piece here that I've done. And this young lady passed away. I think it's been more than a year. So now her children, her daughter had this done. It was not sitting here when I had the show. It was up on top of the TV table so that you could see it better. But it's about to go back, so I thought I would do this before I sent it back. And it's a very nice piece. It's a story behind it as well, but I won't tell that story. And inside of the drops, so her family in there. But once again, you can't really see the whole thing because it's like so beautiful. And it has these flower beds on it where you could put little flowers inside there. Her mom liked poinsettias. So kind of keep those in there. Tandaleas have this inside of it. That's without putting hers. This is the one I made for her and her children for Christmas. And that is my great-granddaughter who is now born. And she was still being processed in her mom's stomach. And this is her mom and dad there. So, once again, they are very magical pieces. And you probably see some stuff like shining and doing stuff. I'm seeing stuff while I'm recording them. So, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it when I take it off. And a lot of it right there. You can see those stuff on there. Where they shine. Look at my father-in-law. His really is glowing. Look at that. Beautiful. This one up here is one of my major favorites because it kind of sits out on a real serious 3D thing. And I really love this painting. And I got it in the back. My niece had graduated and we put all that information in there too. So this is what I could do with these paintings. Like I said, you have to see it in order to get the full effect of the painting. I'll put this stuff up here for decorations for the show. And here's my sister Claudia that I made for her. This is remembrance painting of my sister. She's still alive, by the way. Now, she's still here, but I just did this painting to try to cheer her up because she's been through so much. And this is the monologue type painting, but it's a long story behind it. I ain't gonna talk about it too much. As you come to my studio, I can tell you about it. I took it to a critique party, and you might be able to look at it and see some of the stuff that's going on with it. I woke up one night and decided to do it, and here's my friend Donna, who is no longer with us. I did this painting in remembrance of her. I wasn't able to make it to her going home ceremony because I had to do a presentation, and that is her and my version of how happy I think she is at this point. If you came here, I would explain more to you about it. She was a beautiful person. She gave a lot in her life. That's all I'll say. Oh. Miss you, Donna. Yep. And this is another piece that I made for my husband for our 5th anniversary of me and him. Our trip to Washington. In fact, I gave it to him for Valentine's Day. And that's me and him there. That's me and him there. Our smiles together. My dad's in there only because he was in one of the wedding pictures. So, give me away. And the kids are in there too. At our house on Eiserminger. Oh. And definitely handmade. And you can see inside of these just some little color things. You can see the viral text built up in there too a little bit. I love this painting of me and him and all this. I gave it to him for doing my wedding ring for a gift of memory for some of the stuff that we've been through already. But this is the last piece of me. So I'm just doing that for this for those people who haven't been able to get to my studio and see my gallery. I guess you could call this my house gallery. That's what it's listed as, a house gallery. This is all about me here. All about me. Look, do not touch. Different hairdos throughout the years. And so I think people should try to go to, I don't know if I showed y'all this one, go to some of the graduations that are going on throughout the city. Not graduations, but to the, what you call, oh, there's another piece up there I forgot to show. To the post-tours events. They will still be going on. You could go to this, find this information about the post. Let me turn back on this light. This is the book for the post. And you can look up this information and go see all the studios that are having art shows throughout the city for the next week or so. 2 weeks maybe, I think, is left of the tour. I think it's till the 23rd. I'm not sure, but you could go to this information here, and that way you can look it up. Let's see for yourself. So I wanted you to see the lights and how pretty everything looked for the show. So it's just some random pictures. There's pictures on the other side of these too, but I'm not going to show everybody's stuff because some people may not want me to do that. So the ones I know for sure I can show, those are the ones I will show. My summertime stuff. Yep. Oh, that's another piece too that I just finished. So I forgot about this piece. Sitting here so lonely. The White House. Yeah, I set a lot of these, like I said, kind of, I think that's it pretty much. So, so I got to show them one of my major pieces that's still here. There is still a war going on with this one. Because I love it so much, I think I'm just going to keep it. Unless if somebody offers the right amount of money, maybe I might let it go. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Now I got to figure out how to upload this baby. So, I wish you guys could have been here to see the show. For those who didn't make it, it's very, very rewarding. And the paintings are kind of glowing, which is cool. I'm going to give you on the tour. Like I said, this one was up in front of the TV thing. I just put it here because I'm about to wrap it up and take it back to the person I got it from. Very, very handmade. All this work on here. Look at that wood. Isn't it just beautiful? The wood on here is so beautiful. And she has a little angel watching over her and her family. And even underneath this, you can't really see it from here. It says things underneath there. I mean, it has this beautiful, beautiful art under there. But you can see it when it's up really high, like these here. And like I said, if you've seen it in person, it's a lot more different than actually seeing them. And Tanda always has the one white piece for her son who has passed on. And then the blue ones are for the children that are survived. And here it looks like almost she's in the water almost. It looks like if you've seen it in person, you can see it better. Long story. I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, this is her birthday gift that I gave her. the lights. You can see this is the post-tourist poster up. That's one of my favorites as well. Turn this side out.